everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining our 2025 The Education Awards celebration and award ceremony. We're so excited to get started today, and we are joined by so many very special guests. So we're looking forward to having presentations from some very special teachers, from some wonderful students, as well as from our funder, Lucy from PPG, who's also joining us today. So this is, today's ceremony is celebrating the FEE Education Awards. And for those of you who are not involved too much with FEE as an organisation, I'll just quickly tell you a little bit about us, but very quickly. The Foundation for Environmental Education has been running since 1981. We're a very old organisation. Two of our education programmes, Eco Schools and Young Reporters for Environment, celebrated our 30th anniversary last year. Together, we are working with 53,000 students, schools, across all of our programmes. Within those schools, we have 675,000 educators. We're working with 15 million students, and we have various activities, work that's going on throughout the year to help to inspire you, to help to build capacities within these schools to do our joint work, which is all about education for sustainable development and greening education worldwide. So next slide, please. Today, of course, is all about the educators, and we're celebrating the incredible work that you're all doing in your own schools and your communities on the ground through our FEE programs. We are going to I'll just quickly tell you today, quick opening remarks for us, and then we have some very exciting new resources for you that we've provided, and we'll be launching those with the help of our students. Then we have our Teachers Awards ceremony, and then we have the announcements of the awards for our lesson plan competition before closing. So that's all for me. And I'm going to hand over to Georgia to get us started. Georgia from the Bahamas is going to start us off with a grounding exercise to bring us all into the same space together. So over to you, Georgia.
All right. Hello, everybody. Good day. My name is Georgia Mills. I am from the Bahamas and I attend the Bishop Michael Eldon School. So I would like to just start us off with a very quick grounding exercise where we take a moment to just think of a teacher who would have impacted us on our journey throughout the Eco School. And just a brief background, my school has been an Eco School since 2016, and I've been the president for this past school year. And I'd, for example, like to quickly highlight my Eco School supervisor, Mrs. Salim de la Pena, who has been extremely enthusiastic throughout the year, dedicated to her work. She's resourceful, encourages us to network with different students, people in our community and organizations. And she's extremely kind and understanding, which is very important when it comes to being a leader and being a comforter when sometimes things don't go quite according to plan. So on that note, I would like to briefly invite some other students or people who would have been a part of an Eco School committee to also reflect on that teacher who may have planted a memory in terms of being more environmentally friendly throughout your school or engaging in something important for your community.
I hope we all have one of these teachers in mind now, and with that I would go to our premiere. And Georgia is one of the students who has been part of this project. And we actually had 7 schools. You can read all of the names here on the screen. To be mindful of time, I'm not going to read every single school name out, but we had 7 schools who were contributing to this amazing Eco Schools video. And just to give you a quick overview of the countries that were part of this project, there's a little sign on the map for each of the schools and where they are located. So you can see we have a very wide spread throughout the map. And that's also the moment I want to say thank you to this amazing working group. It's 7 countries, 7 schools, different time zones, and we made it work. They went above and beyond with everything they created. So for all of the students who are joining, and also teachers and educators from that project, please give yourself a big pat on the back, because yeah, all the talking heads, all the stock footage, it would not have been possible without all of your hard work. And I am incredibly proud of what we achieved together. And I'm also very happy that it doesn't end here, but that we are also continue working on a second project that will also launch soon. So this video I'm talking about is part of what is an Eco Schools Fee Academy course. This is a new one coming up, or already being launched today. So feel free to go to Fee Academy, no matter if you have been part of the Eco Schools program for a long time, or if you are new and want to make your school an Eco School. This gives you a glimpse of everything you need to know about eco schools. It's on the one hand content you are going to receive, and on the other hand, it should be a playful way to learn about the eco schools program, and just give you an insight into what it is about. Yes, and I will hand over to Edwin George from Dubai, who is also one of the students who participated in this amazing video project. And he's going to explain a little bit more what he and his school has been doing and the working group in general. So over to you, Edwin.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Edwin George from our own high school, Dubai, and I'm here to share what this incredible journey has meant to all of us as a team. So, when we first heard about the open call for this international video project, we saw it as a unique opportunity, not just to highlight our eco school efforts, but to be a part of something truly global. We submitted our clips as a team of passionate students. And when our school was selected, we were truly beyond excited. From that moment on, we began gathering and filming clips that reflected what we do here at our own, from student led sustainability projects to community initiatives and innovation challenges. Each video we created was a piece of a bigger puzzle, our commitment as an eco school to making real, visible change. But what made this experience truly unforgettable was the way it brought together schools from across the world. Even though we were in different countries and in different time zones, we collaborated seamlessly, all through a simple WhatsApp group. It was proof that when students are united by purpose, anything is possible. And leading that coordination so patiently and effectively was Miss Leah. Thank you so much, Miss Leah, for being the heart of this project, for guiding all of us, keeping the communication clear, and making sure everyone stayed involved and motivated. Your leadership, encouragement, and calm coordination helped bring this entire vision to life. We also want to extend our heartfelt thanks to the Foundation for Environmental Education for giving us the platform to be a part of this global eco schools movement. It is through opportunities like these that students like us learn the true power of action and collaboration. And of course, a huge thank you to PPG, our founder. This, thanks to your generous support, this project could come to life. And now, schools will be able to use the funding to take their eco schools project even further. For all of us at our own high school, being a part of this international project has been both humbling and inspiring. It showed us that when young people from different parts of the world come together for a cause like sustainability, borders disappear and shared solutions begin. For us, this has been more than just a video. It's a memory, a message, and a mission that we are proud to have contributed to. Thank you once again to FE, to Miss Leah, PPG, and to every school that made this journey so special. With that, I'll now hand it over to Miss Lucy from PPG. Thank you.
Lucy, are you with us?
Welcome, Lucy. Are you with us?
Okay, we have a little technical issue. Lucy will be with us in 1 second.
She can just unmute.
Okay, Lucy, if you could unmute yourself, then you should be able to present.
Apologies. Hello, everyone. I'm very sorry the Zoom Workplace started to restart when I clicked on unmute. So very sorry for that. Thank you for your invitation. Thank you for working on these video courses, but not on just that. Thank you for being passionate advocates for environmental sustainability and for education in general. From our side for PPG, we really treasure this partnership with VE, and we hope that we can bring more ambassadors as George, such a passionate young leader, that there's going to be a dozens, thousands of them in the future. So I really appreciate being here, and thank you for all great work. I have a huge trust in you that there's going to be even more great resources being rolled out and that will spark even more passion among youngsters and also teachers. So thank you again.
We say thanks to you. And would you also like to hand over to the video? Or I can maybe also do this, maybe easier that way. So we have a QR code that you can scan here. And we're using this QR code instead of showing the video on screen because it sometimes doesn't run so smoothly through the webinar function. So feel free to just scan it. It's going to lead you to our YouTube, and the video is going to be there. Feel free to engage with it, like it, leave a comment if you want to. It's also going to be uploaded on our social media in a short version and the full version on our EcoSchools global website. Yeah, so take your time quickly to have a look. And I'm also going to start it on the screen, but it's going to be a little bit bumpy probably. So I think this is the smoother version. Have fun.
EcoSchools is a global movement involving over 50,000 schools in over 100 countries. It is done by greening learning environments, activating curriculums, transforming teaching, and engaging local communities. Through our student-led whole school approach, we integrate sustainability into all aspects of school life. EcoSchools follow a simple 7-step framework that works for every school. It's a project-based learning approach that helps us to develop cognitive knowledge, social-emotional skills, and lifelong sustainable behaviors.
The Eco Committee is the heart of the program. It is student-led, but involves everyone. Teachers, families, school staff, and your wider community. In a democratic and open process, it coordinates all the steps from start to finish.
The Eco Committee begins by assessing the school's environment performance across a range of themes to identify priority areas for action.
Los docentes juegan un papel clave en la reorientación de las materias del currículo en torno a los temas prioritarios. El aprendizaje basado en proyectos mejora la calidad de la enseñanza y hace que el aprendizaje sea más relevante y orientado a la acción.
I observe that students develop important 21st century and STEM skills such as problem solving, critical thinking, and collaboration. It is through autonomy and student choices that they set creative and innovative goals and build adaptability, leadership, and curiosity.
The next step is to create a creative solution in an EcoSchool action plan. This involves the eco-curricular members, the whole school, and the community working together. Local knowledge and skills provide valuable opportunities for learning across generations. And when short projects are successful, they can soon be replicated in the wider community.
Tracking progress keeps us motivated. Challenges become learning experiences, leading to even greater success.
By sharing our work and engaging more people, our school can become a local hub of lifelong learning and sustainable transformation.
Our Eco Code turns environmental responsibility from a task into a core part of who we are as a school and is reflected in the values of every learner. We are so proud of our Korean flag, and it's a symbol of excellence recognized internationally in education for sustainability development.
Join the global eco-school movement in greening education worldwide.
Becoming more environmentally sound, so Warrior Land can be the best eco-school around.
Eco-school SK Tomoyong, where we go!
Yeah, that's it.
So we just got a feedback from a few of our colleagues who are also in the webinar, and they were saying it was a little bit bumpy. So sorry for that. I think it maybe does not give the overall idea of the video. As I said, I'm not biased. I think I can proudly say that this working group did an amazing job. So I would invite everyone to use the link in our chat box that is going to lead you to the YouTube, and then have a look there, and it will run very smoothly with a good sound quality, because that's going to do the justice the video deserves. So feel free to go there after the session and have a look and put it on repeat. And I'm handing over to the next two students from Argentina. It's going to be Benjamin and Felipe, who are wrapping up this bit about our course launch and also the video launch. I'm handing over to you guys.
Well, hi, we are Felipe and Benjamin, and on behalf of the Escuela Modelo Mariana Costa, Argentina, we would like to thank PPG for funding this project and financing it, which means that many schools will then be able to use those funds to carry out more projects and continue with this amazing ecological journey.
Thanks to PPG in our school, we are able to continue with our garden project. The aim of the economic support is to help us build our own greenhouse, which will be essential for those plants that cannot resist low temperatures during winter. We consider the garden project as a crucial ecological and pedagogical aspect when learning, as it forges autosufficiency, sustainability, and care for the environment, and the development of conscious citizens who are responsible with their environment and nutrition. Thanks for listening to us.
Thanks to you. And also, again, thanks to the whole team. We are going to have another pair at the end, so stay tuned to see more about the working group.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all involved in that. It was wonderful to see the work come together. I've loved being part of this project. I really enjoyed seeing all of your faces and you in action in the video, and then having the chance to have you to present the work today at today's event. So thank you so much for coming, and thank you for presenting the video so beautifully. Some people that were in the video that we haven't yet heard or seen, of course, are your amazing teachers. Because the Eco Schools programme and the FEE programmes in general are community-based. They work throughout the whole school community, which of course is students, but also teachers. So we're celebrating teachers today. Many of us had a think back, even if we weren't part of an Eco Schools ourselves, had a think back to those amazing teachers that influenced us and our journey in life, and some of us towards choosing environmental careers. So this is our moment to say thank you to them with the part which is the Teachers Awards ceremony for 2025. We were amazed this year to receive 50 applications from 16 countries. Each of these applications is a lengthy process. Teachers put a lot of work into their applications. They give us a lot of evidence, a lot of food for thought, and we've spent as a team at FEE a lot of time looking at these applications. We wish we could award all these teachers. Those teachers that didn't receive an award this time, it's mainly because they didn't perhaps shine enough of a light on themselves and their own role. I mean, how typical is that of teachers? They need to perhaps blow their trumpet a little bit louder. So we do really encourage them to please resend in your application next year with a bit of updated information about what you do between now and then, and we look forward to welcoming you next year as one of our awarded teachers. But for now, we would like to move on to announce the winners of our Teachers Award 2025. Leah and I are going to do this together, and apologies in advance for our terrible pronunciation of some of your names. So I'll let you start, Leah.
So let's start with Cyprus and Maria, and then we have one from Greece.
Greece awarded teacher is Georgia Musalimi.
And then we have quite a few from Malaysia, and I'm trying to only read out the first names, so it's a little bit easier. So it's Rosalina, Siti, Shia, Gurprit, Nohalisa, and Noah Hadija. Congratulations to you. Then we have one from Mauritius, which is Pritima. And then from Mexico,
it's Kimberly, or Eco Kim, as we found on her video. Thank you, congratulations, Eco Kim. From Northern Ireland, it's Mark Lavery.
And then we have one from Portugal, which is Alexandra. And then another one from South Africa, which is Christina. And we actually have two from South Africa, and Adele.
And then finally from Turkey, among the many, many teachers that applied, we want to say congratulations to Havizi, Diugu, Ozalem, Sarife, and Amina. Apologies again, we probably mispronounced that, but congratulations. So if you check now on after this on the FEE website, you will see that your names have been uploaded as the 2025 winners of the FEE Education Award. These are very special Teacher Award winning teachers. And thank you so much. We look forward to working closely with you as ambassadors for FEE programs and ESD in your countries. So being part of our community is a very special thing. You'll hear from us much more now, especially as we seek to tell your stories and share your experience and knowledge throughout our global network. So thank you so much to you, and I'm giving a round of applause here, and hopefully everybody is at home. Many, many congratulations.
Yeah. Also, thanks to our tech support, Raquel. The link is in the chat as well, so you can go to the website and have a look. Most of the teachers are already up there. If any teacher is part of this webinar and the headshot is not up there yet, please send us your portrait and we are going to try to put it up online as soon as possible. Yeah.
Wonderful. So it's time to hear from our Special Teachers Award winning teachers. And we have 4 very special teachers here today to tell us a little bit about what they do and how they do it, share their knowledge and wisdom with us all. So first of all, we'd like to welcome Chia as our first teacher speaker. Chia, are you with us?
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I start now?
Please do, yes.
Yeah. Greetings to all distinguished guests, fellow educators and dedicated teachers. First, I would like to thank the Foundation for Environmental Education, FEE, for organizing this meaningful FEE award ceremony. A sincere thanks goes to Green Growth Asia Foundation, GGAF, for your continuous support and encouragement in motivating and guiding us, teachers, to actively participate in this global initiative. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and gratitude for me to share with you how we can ensure long-term engagement and lasting excitement in the Eco School program, drawing from the meaningful journey and experiences of my school, SJKC Chonghua Langkawi. So with unwavering commitment and a clear vision, my team and I have created a school environment where sustainability is not just taught but lived. With over 35 years of experience in education and leadership, I believe that nurturing responsible, environmentally conscious students is one of the most meaningful contributions a school can make. So in 2021, we officially launched our Eco Schools program, but with a lot of hiccups. However, with the consistent effort of everyone involved, we finally achieved the prestigious Eco School Green Flag Awards in 2024. In SJKC Chonghua, we believe in hands-on learning, student-led initiatives, and creative solutions. Initially, we have developed 9 eco projects that are fun and practical. They are, next slide please, Enzyme Magic, Eco Garden of Joy, Compost, Color Brush Water Filter, Eco Bricks, Rice Rinse Water, Eco Hour, Thingless Bee Project, and Jom Fit. Next. Beyond the projects themselves, what truly keeps the Eco School spirit alive in our school lies in the way we nurture commitment. We also involve the whole school community. There are 5 key strategies to keep that momentum strong. First, visible and active leadership. For engagement to last, leadership must be felt. I walk the talk, stand by the team, and be with them whenever possible. When energy dips, I reignite that spark. Second, dedicated coordinators. Our teachers are not just facilitators, they are the heart and soul of every green initiative in our school. Their commitment is what sustains our work. Third, eco-culture through continuous action. Sustainability must not be treated as a one-off campaign or special event. I understand that to create is not easy, but to sustain is hard. Therefore, we've instilled eco values as our school culture. Through various activities, we keep the project alive all year round. Fourth, igniting passion through healthy internal competition. We believe that a bit of friendly rivalry can fuel passion and creativity. Through different types of competitions, our students are constantly motivated to give their best. Fifth, a community that cares. It's the most powerful driver of all. When parents care, when strategic partners contribute, the Eco School program evolves from being a school-based initiative to a shared community mission. These 5 key strategies are what keeping our Eco Schools program alive, engaging and exciting. With the right support and spirit, that journey can be one of endless discovery and joy. Looking ahead, we are planning new and exciting projects. Next slide, please. Thank you. To sustain our momentum and deepen our students' learning. So among our next steps are enzyme to mud ball project, hydroponic farming system, and stingless bee project, expanding our stingless bee project to grow more hives in our Eco School of Joy. Next. As I draw this speech to a close, I would like to once again express my deepest gratitude to FEE and GGAF. A special thank goes to GGAF Malaysia and Mr. Sri for introducing the Eco Schools program and organizing the Green Flag fast-tracking workshop, a turning point that opened my eyes and my mind. I must also thank SJKC Puteh for their inspiring showcase that helped form the foundation of our own journey. To the PTA of SJKC Chonghua and Board of Directors, thank you for your incredible support. My heartfelt appreciation goes to Madam Phua Siok Lee, our Eco School Programs Coordinator, our senior assistants, especially Ms. Teo Siu Lian, all the teachers and pupils and enthusiastic parents. Thank you for proving that teamwork makes dream works. We are also grateful to our strategic partners, Acacia Foundation, Acacia Landscape Consultants, Sendrian Berhad, YTL Cement Langkawi Plant, Sunday Restaurant, and Marriott Aloft Hotel. Our Eco School program has shown us that building a sustainable future begins with small, consistent actions guided by vision, driven by passion, and carried out by a united community. We are proud of how far we've come, but even more excited of what lies ahead. We will continue to empower our students to be change makers for a greener tomorrow. My wish is that this legacy will continue to grow and never end. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Chia. That was a really inspiring and beautiful presentation. And I can see that you're driven by passion. And I think that's what's really shined out among many of our Teachers Award is the passion that you have. And also, and I think you said you walk the talk, when the energy dips, you reignite the spark. I think it's the energy that you put into it, keeping these things alive, keeping the engagement and the excitement. And I'm excited about your upcoming projects. I'm sure all your pupils are as well. So thank you so much. And we look forward to continue to being inspired by you in this new collaboration as a FEE ambassador teacher. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And we are moving on to another wonderful teacher. This is Christina Lefalala from South Africa. Christina, are you with us? And I'm handing over to you. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Greetings to all, to Foundation of Environmental Education. We really appreciate this. This is so beautiful. You inspire us as teachers. You know, sometimes we get discouraged because of the many challenges of education. But with this award, I'm sure it gives us encouragement to go on and on. So thank you so much, Fee. I would also like to give a special thanks to WESA, who keeps on supporting us so that environmental education does happen in our schools. I'm an English and social science teacher. I'm an environmental coordinator at Mudiopo Primary School, which is in Gauteng in South Africa. Last year in 2024, we received our International Green Flag Award. When I began to work with our school 10 years ago, I was amazed by the work that WESA is doing to support the teachers through the projects that they were doing. So I joined them and education was fun for me. So our first project that I did with them was the rat infestation that we had due to littering around our area. They were eating away our efforts to make a vegetable garden. So WESA, instead of harmful rat poison, they introduced nesting owls that will naturally control the population while keeping the ecosystem balanced. This was a turning point of how environmental education can be approached. You know, bringing real solutions, real environmental solutions that with a lasting impact. Over the years, can I have the next slide, please? Thank you. Over the years, we have achieved so many projects with WESA, and we've seen our learners learning outdoor rather than indoor in the classroom. The traditional classroom teaching is fading away slowly but surely. So some of the things that we did, or all of the project that we did nearby river cleanups, which we also partnered with another eco school. We also did a drug awareness. In that year, our theme was health and well-being. So because in our area, we have so many people that are drug dependent, especially the parents of the learners that we are teaching. So we did a drug awareness walk around the area. And in commemoration of that, we also did a wall mural. We had to go out and find sponsors so that we can buy paints, we can buy things to paint our walls, and we also find volunteers from the high school, the art learners, so that they can paint those walls. So it was a beautiful mural. The learners were also involved in painting their school walls. Throughout the years, while we are doing this project, we also managed to get funding for tools, for our gardening tools, and also for the mural, as I mentioned. We also managed to get training for permaculture gardening for the future. So our groundsmen, or those that are working in our schools, are trained on how to farm or to make a vegetable garden using organic ways. We also managed to do learner and teacher workshops that teach them of environmental sustainability. Next slide, please. Some of our projects included increasing biodiversity by planting trees. As we speak, we have an orchard with about 50 fruit trees and flowers. Mostly of our flowers are indigenous. We also managed to put bird feeders so that we can attract more birds into our schools because our biodiversity was very low. So because Tembisa, where our school is located, is in an urban area. So we had a challenge with space. So we had to do the HEP vertical garden, partnering with many stakeholders. Thank you. Can we move to the next slide? Those projects help us to realize that education can be outdoor. It can never be end in the classroom. When it ends in the classroom, it doesn't have impact. But outdoor learning has impact. It brings lives. Learners are able to be creative because learners like visuals. We know our learners, they like watching TV to sit on their phones. So it becomes visual, it becomes hands-on. It connects the formal classroom to the familiar environment of the learners. Next slide, please. Lastly, we have embarked on a big project where we are thinking of adopting a wetland. So as I said, the township that we were at is in an urban area, And because of urbanization, there's so much settlement and the environment is neglected. So we have embarked on adopting a nearby wetland so that we will have a beautiful area that our learners can go to and learn. We are also hoping that that wetland will in future tend to be an environmental school, and it will bring tourism, it will bring employment opportunities. As I conclude, I would like to say this: once environment is the best teacher, we need to conserve as much of our nature as possible so our children will have the best opportunity of learning. And I would also like to thank all the people that I work with, especially my learners, my colleagues, my principal, and my family to support me throughout this project. Because as a teacher, it's never easy. You never find time for this project, but they have done it possible for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Christina. Again, of course, another very inspiring chat, and particularly drawing attention to these opportunities for community partnership, where we start to lower school walls and move outside. Even a school in an urban area such as yours, you give so much inspiration in how you can bring the learners outside and start to understand their own roles as change makers in their own community. And I certainly know one person who might be getting in touch with you soon. That's Lee Ray Davis, our Director of Education, and who's working on ecosystem restoration in education. So thank you so much. And again,
thank you.
So much inspiration, and congratulations once again. We're delighted to have you as the award-winning teacher. So I'm going to hand over now to Mark. Mark's joining us from Northern Ireland. Hi, Mark. If you, I can see you're there. Thanks so much, and congratulations on the award. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. So my name is Mark Lavery, and I'm from Holy Evangelist Primary School in Belfast. And it's great to be speaking to you all here today. It's been lovely to hear so much from all of the passionate educators here today. And I want to share our journey with you and reflect on three key themes, which is Northern Ireland's GEP target and youth mobilisation, the power of local council partnerships, and then the link between environmental action and improvements in student behaviour and attendance, which is something we have really noticed in our school. So for some additional context, Northern Ireland is rich in biodiversity, but it's also under real pressure from the loss of our ancient woodland to bogland conservation failures. Our ecosystems are struggling. Next slide, please. Only 9% of our land has woodland, and this is the lowest in the United Kingdom, and we are the 12th most nature depleted country in the whole world. We're also featuring an ecological disaster at the moment. Loch Ness, which is the largest body of fresh water and our drinking water, it has got a toxic algae bloom in it. So even though there are all of these statistics and negative news here, there's still hope because a lot of our young people are willing to act. Next slide, please. So the young people of Holy Evangelist Primary School are an example of that hope, and our pupils are leading the way. We've developed an ethos where our pupils are empowered to initiate change, and that started with the incorporation of the Sustainable Development Goals in our curriculum, and over 50% of the schools within Northern Ireland have got the green flag. So it means that these Sustainable Development Goals are inherent in our curriculum, and our pupils are equipped with the knowledge to make a difference. That could be from planting wildflowers to running recycling campaigns, litter picks through Northern Ireland's Adopt a Spot campaign, where you adopt a small area of land and you make sure it's litter free at all times. From meeting local politicians or to employing different eco actions, our schools are given a platform to become real leaders. And our actions are informed by the ideas of the pupils. And a lot of the colleagues here today have said about how they empower students and everything is pupil led. So for instance, a pupil in our local area suggested we clean our local river, and he took a lead on planning this, and we facilitated him and did what we could to help, and we tried and we succeeded. And now the river, called the Darriahi River near us, is now completely clean, and we partnered with the local council to help with that. So this commitment to the environment is integrated in how we learn, and that informs how we behave in our school, and it's what we take pride of. This is what environmental education looks like in action. Next slide, please. So across Northern Ireland, schools are mobilising with the support of Keep Northern Ireland Beautiful and Eco Schools NI, and we're now 6th globally for the number of green flags. We've also reached our GEP target, which is 50% of schools having a green flag, and this is a landmark moment for us. Eco Schools NI and Keep Northern Ireland Beautiful are wonderful supports to schools, and I've had the pleasure of working closely with Anna Green and Alice and Michelle and Charlene and many more of the fantastic members, and they're truly phenomenal. I wouldn't be able to do anything that I do in my school without them, so thank you. Next slide, please. But all of this is more than numbers. It's having an effect on the pupils, and it's making those pupils feel empowered. We give the pupils real roles in decision making, from reducing plastics to energy audits and to presenting in assemblies. They can see that they can shape and change their world. So they've got a sense of purpose and voice and responsibility, and that's really powerful. They're the future leaders of our world, but they're also leading now within our school. And Eco Schools NI is providing a program which is advocating and delivering environmental improvements. Next slide, please. So for us here in Northern Ireland, this can't be done alone. One of our greatest strengths is working with our local councils. So they've supported us with diversity and biodiversity projects, attended our eco events, and they've helped amplify pupil-led initiatives. So when councils actively support schools, pupils feel heard and that they learn how civic systems work. And it also connects classroom learning to real world change, building respect and responsibility across generations. And in our school, we include and involve local politicians from all levels. We invite them on litter picks, we send them letters advocating for change, and pupils are then able to see this change happen and aspire to make a difference. For our pupils in our school, we come from an area of high social deprivation, and they were able to go to Belfast City Hall and see policy in action. And next slide, please. One of the most powerful and unexpected impacts of the Eco Schools journey has been the impact on student behaviour and attendance. So our school, again, is an area of high social deprivation, but since beginning the Eco Schools programme, we've seen improved engagement, especially from pupils who thrive on practical outdoor or team-based learning. Behaviour is improved when they have a purpose. Attendance improves when they're excited to attend the Eco Schools activities and know that they're involved. And environmental education supports well-being and empathy and leadership, and it helps shape our school culture. So our pupils feel proud to belong. They're in our school, and we have in our school currently, we've high persistent absence, but we've seen that reduced by 75% since we began this journey. And being outside improves mental and physical health, and it also improves behavior and gives our pupil a voice. So if we continue to empower young people, partner with our councils, and see environmental learning as part of the solution to our wider school challenges, then we're going to help not just the planet, but we're also going to improve the lives of every school pupil here. So let's keep building a future where every school is a force for good, and hopefully we can continue doing that at our school. So thank you very much. It's been lovely to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mark. What a lovely summary of the in-depth work and the changes that are happening in terms of embedding environment into your curriculum, talking about this is how we learn now, focusing wider to the urgency of environmental action. And then also I was really interested to hear the results there in terms of behaviour, attendance, engagement, and then the softer skills, teamwork and empathy. And what an incredible story you have to tell. Thank you so much. And we're really looking forward to working with you as our new the Education Ambassador. Thank you so much. And finally, we are moving to Christina Jimenez. She's joining us from Greece. Christina, are you with us? Over to you. Congratulations, and over to you. Cyprus, sorry, sorry, Christina. Are you with us still? Feel free to turn your video on.
Christina, can you try to talk? Just so that we can see that if we can hear you.
I think Christina might be having technical difficulties at the moment. We may have to circle back to Christina, are you back with us?
Yes, it's good.
Perfect.
Perfect. Wonderful. Thank you. Over to you. Congratulations.
Technical problem.
Never mind.
Hola, good afternoon. My name is Cristina Jimenez. Thank you very much for this recognition. We are, as an organization, thrilled for this honor. I have been working in Pascal Private Secondary School, Lefkosia, for the last 10 years. And our school is also a proud member of Globe Educate, a bigger group. Our school, I basically took the baton because Pascal was an eco school for the last 15 years, and currently I'm the eco coordinator. During this presentation, I would like to share our vision, my vision, what I would like to be doing in the school. I have been doing and continue doing for the following years. I believe that I try to bring into the eco school program a holistic approach, so we can work and create synergies with other partners and organizations in order to also show the kids that when you do work is part of a team. You cannot make an impact if you are just working alone. So for next slide, please. So for this presentation, I'm gonna focus in the two big long projects that we are running at the school nowadays, and then I will summarize on the other ones that we are carrying on. The first one that I would like to share with you is this project, ReBlue. We are very proud of it, and not just about the work as teachers that we are doing towards it. Is also the response that we are getting from the kids. Every year we get more pupils involved on it, and that make it actually continue and carry on. I was asked to focus on how we get funding for this project. So initially, actually, we got the support, first of all, from you, from FEE. That was back in 2023. We got engaged in this Litter Less campaign that you ran. We did some activities as a school, then we attended the seminar that you provided, and we realized that there was some funding available for those projects that they were focusing on circular economy. So then we thought this is perfect for us, because ReBlue is all about reusing beach toys. Cyprus is a very busy island, especially in the summer. We have tourists visiting us from all around Europe. And there is a lot of waste created because of this activity. So we brainstormed with the kids, and we realized that a good idea will be to reduce this plastic waste through a circular economy approach. This program, ReBlue, sorry, I didn't finish that. This program, ReBlue, is also our flagship project for blue schools. We are also a blue school. So we also got funding from them, from Proble. Through this funding, we not only just created new boxes to locate on the beach, we also were able to do more work so the kids could learn about freshwater environments, marine environments, and wetlands. So the funding provides us with the opportunity of doing field trips, buy new material, create like a little environmental studies room where we can work on water. On top of that, we wanted to also share our knowledge and our experience with other schools. So, for example, this year we visited using these funds and also an Erasmus grant that we have at the school. We visited Mallorca and we share our knowledge with them there. At the same time, we created some collaboration with another NGO there, Plastic Free Menorca, which surprisingly, they are doing something similar also in their beaches. Nowadays, we have 9 of these boxes spread around Cyprus. 8 of them are in blue flag beaches. It's also an accreditation that FEE is giving to the seaside. And as well, we have one in a hotel. Next slide, please. The second big project in our school is the school garden. This is a vision that started a few years ago, about 3 years ago, and we started working on it by forming our pupils, but also our teachers. So our pupils had the opportunity to go with an Erasmus Plus grant to Spain. They visited a school that they were already having a garden. We learn from them how they implement this within their lesson, how do they include it in their syllabus, how do they organize the terms so the pupils are completely engaged on the process of the creation of the garden. And we also sent one teacher for training so he could learn about permaculture, and now our garden is basically where we apply all this knowledge that we have gained for the last years. As well, we are working in partnership with another NGO in Cyprus, Citizens in Power. With them, we work in this initiative, which is Composto project. We are doing compost for the last 3 years, and we are proudly given this year the first prize nationally because of the amount of compost and the quality of compost that we are doing in our school. Basically, we are trying to achieve through the school garden to reach net zero waste in our school. This project, it cannot be possible without the collaboration also of the cafeteria and the cantina, because they are providing us with the fresh cuts that we bring in the bin during environmental science lessons and environmental management lessons, and the kids every week they are checking on the compost. Next.
Go through the next slide, and I will need to ask you to wrap it up in just 1 or 2 sentences, just because we need to be mindful of time. Thank you.
Of all the other initiatives that we are also getting involved. It can be international actions. I'm sure that you recognize many of the logos there. We send people to competitions so they can learn through innovation about sustainable initiatives, and some other collaborations that we do with other NGOs in the island. Next, please. So basically, this is our vision, empowering our school community with a sustainability framework to save the world. And we hope that slowly, step by step, we are trying to achieve this and helping our kids to become active citizens. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Christina, and so much, so many ideas there to help the participants of the webinar to think big in terms of the kinds of collaborations and partnerships that are out there to support your work, whether it's in Eco Schools, LEAF or YRE, get those connections made and really, just as Mark was saying, let's try to work with the SDGs and with all of the global movement with 5 years to go before the 2030 agenda. So thank you so much. Wonderful to have you as one of our ambassador teachers. That concludes the Teachers Award part of today's ceremony, and we're delighted to move forward to the next part, which is the lesson plan competition. And this year we were amazed to receive 102 lesson plans from 22 countries. And the scope of work within these lesson plans was enormous. The variety, the depth, the ingenuity and innovation. We were so inspired to go through and read all of these. And thank you so much to every teacher that submitted a lesson plan to our award ceremony. So it was very difficult to choose our winners. We would like to congratulate and give special recognition to some winners today, and then we will go on to, as you know, there were 5 places to those who would win a prize. So we'll go on to those, announce those in a minute. But just for now, we'd like to congratulate Maria Scheffer, actually one of our teachers from our school in Argentina that participated in the video project, Miss Manjari Pende from India, Belmira Batista, Elizabeth Costa, and Isabel Martins from Portugal, Margarida Cristina Seixas from Portugal again, Kingi Thomas Kigongo from Tanzania, Laura Garcia Catala from Spain, Zerin Eridilirim, from Turkey, Dr. Asper Chatsi Thikumus and Ruba Hinue from Qatar, and Claudia Daniela Santiago Castro from Mexico. Congratulations to you all, and thank you so much for sending in your incredible lesson plans, which we really felt deserve special recognition today. And so we will move on to the 3 runner-up prizes. Leah, shall I hand over to you to read these ones?
Yeah, of course. So we are now coming to the prize-winning ones. For the special recognition ones, we are going to use them for resources that we are going to produce. So yeah, you might see something on our website or in the handbooks that will come up. So just to be mindful of time, we have to run a little bit now, but the 3 runner-ups are going to, or are Marcio from Brazil, Margarida from Portugal, and Aslian from Turkey. So yeah, big thanks for your application, and also a very big congratulations. So you are under those 3 prize runners, and then we are going to have 2 the second prize, who also Olivia is going to introduce, and then to the first one at the very end.
So this means that our second prize winner goes to Debuti Chattopadhyay from Delhi Public School in Bangalore, India. And congratulations to Debuti, who provided a wonderful lesson plan that we're going to hear about in just a minute. So I won't explain it, I'll leave that to Debuti. But before we do, we're going to announce our first prize winner, which is, drumroll please, Grace Balthazar Simio from Migonga Primary School in Tanzania. Congratulations, Grace. We absolutely loved your lesson plan, and we can't wait to hear your presentation to tell us more about it. But before that, let's hand over to Debuti to hear about your amazing work in your school in India. Over to you, Debuti.
I think Grace is going to be the one who is starting. Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Grace. Okay. You're going to Grace be first. The first one, and then it's Debuti afterwards. Congratulations to both of you. Over to you, Grace.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. I'm Grace Bakazar Kimeo from Mikonga Primary School in Tanzania. It's true an honor to stand before you today as part of this remarkable celebration of education for sustainable development. Next, please. Next slide. Okay, thank you. The lesson plan I submitted focus on the pressing issue of climate change with an emphasis on empowering students aged 10 to 12. The main activities involve students creating awareness posters and developing micro-projects addressing climate change impact in their community. By using a familiar example like we brought in Dodoma and Code in Dar es Salaam, the students explore how human action contributed to climate change and how they can take a meaningful step to mitigate effects. Throughout the lesson, the students showed a remarkable interest because they were actively participating in discussion, collaborated in team, and they demonstrated creativity in solving problems. Particularly, the students proposed a community action such as tree planting initiatives, which show their readiness to lead the changes. Next slide, please. Okay, the experience is different from a traditional approach in different aspects, such as teachers' role, student engagement, learning activities, critical thinking, collaboration, inclusivity, and lead-world impact. Shortly, I can say this lesson moves beyond the traditional lectures by incorporating interactive and hands-on activities. Students didn't just learn about climate change, they visualize it by using different tools, but also connected their learning with practical solutions. For instance, by creating posters and also developing micro projects. All these approach made the learning active, but also cooperative and directly relevant to their life and community. Next slide, please. The Free Eco School program was essential to this lesson. For instance, the students transform their micro project idea into actionable plans whereby they are planning to plant 100 trees, which these align with Free Standard Development Goal number 15. But also through Eco School platform, we share what we have done in our school, but also we are able to track our progress. And all these processes are encourage the community to engage in different activities. This is because the students involved also their families and neighbors in order to make sure that our environment looks green, but also this representing the key vision of education, which is driving social changes. Next slide, please. As you see in those are some of the pictures. As a teacher, I'm so proud to guide my students to explore the solution to climate change, but also equip them with knowledge and the skills they need to make difference. And all these are not done, we are not done it alone. We share our idea with Tanzania Forest Conservation Group, but also different NGOs and the individual people. They are giving us good contribution, and we get trees from them and they plant it in our school. But also through sharing our activities through different platforms, allow other schools to make things wonder than us. So this gives us hope to that in the future, many of the schools will join the Eco School program. I hope this lesson and other like this inspire educators worldwide to continue to support education for sustainable development. Thank you for this opportunity to share my journey.
Thank you so much, Grace, and congratulations once again. The judges really felt that even though your project, your lesson was very clearly rooted to your own local context, making sure that students are engaging with the areas, the understanding the issues of climate change, but also what they can do about it in their own local community. We also felt that it was transferable to any other type of context, as well as a really elegant way to introduce the theme of climate change. So congratulations and thank you so much. Now, I will hand over now to Dare Beauty, and we'd love to hear about your lesson plan. Please go ahead.
And just one little note, because I know you have quite a few slides. We run a little bit over time. For everyone, feel free to just stay and enjoy. But also to you, just maybe try to keep it a little bit brief and short so that we don't go over time too much. Thank you.
Definitely, Lee. I thought I will not take too much of time. My lesson plan means my PPT is a little bit big. I know that one, but I'll try to just finish it within time, the stipulated time, whatever you have just mentioned over here. Okay, can I get the slide, please?
Yes. Do you see it? You should.
The next one. Yeah, thank you. Pollution, any type of undesirable change in the environment. It can be from the factories, can be the waste, can be cutting trees, which one is harming our air, water, land, etc. And this leads to different climate change, damage. It can damage the nature, reduce the number of animals, plants. So to solve this, we have to just follow the goals like different types of SDGs. The next slide, please. It can be SDG 13, 14, then 15, SDG 6. Which one is having different types of like the climate action, clean water, life on land, life below water, etc. So by following 3 R's like the reduce, reuse, recycle, nowadays it is 4 R's also. So that one is creating less waste, and by saving water and by protecting forest, now we can just save our environment properly, which one I believe. So renewable energy we can just use. Actually, our school where I am just working still now, that is Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, we are just working with the AFIM in the eco school, and we were having the green flag continuously for last 3 to 4 years. So I was just along with them working on the energy project, saving energy one. So definitely I will emphasize on the renewable energy usage like solar energy, wind energy, which one is helping the planet to take the breathe actually. So actually next slide, please. Yes. So by doing this activity, whatever we have just seen, okay, during my working time along with the eco school, that one only I highlighted in my lesson plan, that students are showing too much of curiosity because they are getting the chance to do the activity by their own, except to the student means teacher centric learning like the lecture method and all, as they are working on it by their own, so they are getting more experience, more exposure. So they are just doing the waste reduction, the recycling, all these things there. As a result to that, their teamwork, it is acting as a teamwork where everyone is helping with their research, planning and presentation. Okay, they are just creating a clear action plans. They are reducing the plastic waste, they are doing the biocomposting and other composting also. They are very much confident about their work, as well as they are very much well organized and creative also. And many students showed their care and their means affection to their environment, and they have taken part in different types of recycling program like the school garden project, water conservation awareness campaign. They are going to different other schools also to just submit their project, to present their project, so that they can also come to know how to protect the environment, and they can also take part in our work. Can I go to the next slide, please? Yes, whatever the behavioral change, as well as actually you can just go to the next. I think I have just covered this one because I will not take too much of time because there is a time shortage. I can already see so many my learned friends, they have just given us so much of ideas. So I will just make it a little bit short. And actually here, the different types of approaches, whatever I have just seen here in FE program, no, it is totally different from the traditional teaching. So in the traditional teaching, what we are doing, we are giving the lectures or that students are learning from the textbook. But here it is totally student centric. So they are inquiring, they are exploring, and they are acting. In case of the theoretical, no, if we will see, when we are teaching, it is becoming a theoretical knowledge. But when they are working, so it is becoming a real world problem solving approach. So they can easily just solve it. And by this, no, we can easily understand that how much they learned. It's not like that only the paper and pen, the marks and all. They are understanding their concept and they are just giving their best over there. It is just showing that. You can just go to the next slide, please. Okay, so here we can see that it is not an isolated topic. The FEE means the environmental awareness and all. It is just connecting different arenas of subject. It may be the science, it may be social studies, it may be the values. So it is just interdisciplinary learning. Okay, they are doing the hands-on activity, as I said, which one is far, far better than the paper-based assessment. Okay, we are getting the continuous feedback. We are not at all believing in the end term grading, as I said, because end term grading means at the last they are rote learning they are doing and they are writing the exam. Where here, as we are giving the problem, so really they are just giving their self-reflection, they are asking the peer review and all, they are just taking care of that, and they are just solving their problem, and they are just showing the leadership, which one is more than memorization. Okay, and they are just solving the real world problem. Thank you for moving to the next slide. Now FE program and SDGs we can just include in our teaching in several ways. First of all, we can just link our lesson to the important global goals like reducing waste, fighting climate change, protecting the nature. Then the FE programs are very useful tool and activities to teach about the sustainability, and it is supporting the student-led actions like recycling, composting at school, and earn the FE recognition. Then the students' work and ideas on social media or school website to spread the awareness and check the students' learning through quizzes, group feedback, and self-reflection we are checking. Then we can just give the recognition to the student or student's achievement. We can celebrate by giving them the certificates or badges from the FE program. So like this, we can just take on the FE as well as the Eco School program in our school, and we can incorporate so that student can involve in this properly. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my work and activities with you. I think another one slide is there after this. I have just finished it. So can you just go to the next slide? I can finish it off. Okay. So these are the gist of my lesson plan, whatever I have just prepared by taking in mind how to just incorporate these FE goals in my lesson. Okay. Can I go to the next slide, please?
Yes, and also wrap it up in a sentence, please.
Yeah. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my work and activities with you. I appreciate your time and attention. And thank you above and all, so that I have got the idea and got the opportunity to send my lesson plan to you. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you so much, WGT, and congratulations again, and to all our winners. It's wonderful to see.
You can go to the next slide, please. So, means I have just prepared. This is the last one, and we can just conclude. Yeah. Thank you. As I said that I will just finish in time, so I tried it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So these are teachers who are really demonstrating how the Educate ESD programs of FEE work to help to make your teaching more engaging, more relevant to the learning, and bring these big, important, and sometimes daunting issues such as climate change to life through positive action in the classroom. So thank you so much. Just to let you know, the lesson plans are going to be formatted and they're going to be shared in some new sections of our website, which will be theme guides to help all teachers and students navigate the different themes that we work through, so that they will be appearing soon, and please watch that space for that. And over now to Lee for a quick explanation and ideas of what's coming next, things to look out for.
I just had a quick chat with Lee and we are skipping this because we are so late, and I'll hand over directly to Jana and Maria, who are joining from Montenegro. We have a few coming events that you can see on the slides. Get informed or stay informed on our social media. And yeah, I will hand over to Montenegro. As you know, we have seen the other ones from the working group from Argentina, the Bahamas, and Dubai. And I also want to say we have 3 other countries which were not part of this, but they also contributed a lot to the video, and they are in Malaysia, Rwanda, and Estonia, just to mention that at the end. And by that, I'm handing over to Jana and Maria to close and wrap this session up. Over to you.
Well, now that this meeting has come to the end, we would love to thank everyone for being here. It was a pleasure to present our project to you. We are already working on the next video to showcase the EcoSchool's 7 Steps framework. On behalf of the entire team, we want to say that we are truly happy to be part of forward-thinking community and to have the opportunity to contribute to building more eco-conscious future.
Through knowledge sharing, innovation, and collaboration, we believe we can empower individuals to take real action for the environment, whether through green technologies, smarter systems, or simply greater awareness. We are inviting you to take a look at FEE social media website and FEE Academy, where you can find more useful information. And I would like to wish all the participants, especially the students, to remain active, curious, and creative, and remind once again that we are responsible for the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. It's been such a pleasure to be with you all today. And a quick word to the national operators, our FEE members in every country, which make all of this work come to life. So all of the national operators here as well, our very best wishes and many thanks to you, as well as the teachers, the amazing students, and of course, Lucy at PPG. Thank you so much, everyone. And looking forward to seeing you next year at the 2026 FEE Awards.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
Thanks to everyone.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Great.